Hi, fourth graders. This week, you're going to be working from home in GarageBand, so you go to the GarageBand app, and what we're going to do is we're going to compose with the power of 3. So what that means is we're going to put 3 things together: a bass line, a drum line, and some kind of melodic line. So start by hitting the plus button to give you a new project. Please make sure you're in the tracks, not the live loops, because I want you to actually compose some stuff. Let's begin by going to a drummer, okay? Click on drummer. Now, when you click on the drummer, if you just start hitting play, you'll hear him playing. I can manipulate what he's playing, like how loud or soft or simple or complex he's playing. So check this out. I'm going to move it all the way down to simple and soft. I can also change what drums he's using. Or how he fills. Okay, now I'm happy with that sound, so I'm going to hit stop. Now I'm going to go up here to this track button. It's the third button from the left. That's 1. So we're practicing the rule of 3. The rule of 3 means 3 things going together. So I'm going to now go down here and I'm going to hit a plus button because I want to add another instrument. I'm going to add a bass line. Now I could do what you're thinking I would do, which is I could go to bass. But actually, when I've been exploring GarageBand, the keyboard has some pretty interesting bass stuff. Let me go back to where you might see it. You might have it at this, something that says classical grand. Whoops. Oops, sorry. There you go. So it may look like this, but if I click on the grand piano and I go to, do you see here where it says synth bass? And now I can hit like, I don't know, I'm going to hit deep house bass. I don't even know what that is. Okay? Now, if I go over here and I click this button here, the chord button, it'll play certain chords and I can hit autoplay and it'll make it sound like this. Okay. Let's say that's what I want. So now I'm going to go up here and hit record. Remember, my drummer is still going to be playing along. And I'm going to record it all the way for 8 measures. Then I hit stop. I'm also going to hit this button again to take it to the beginning. I'm now going to go up here to my track button so I can see it. So I've got my drums here and I've got my bass part here. Rule of 3, now I'm going to add a melody. I've got a low sound and I have a drum sound, so I'm thinking I might want a high sound. I'm actually going to go to a peepaw. This over here allows me to pluck faster. Check this out. I hit a note, and as I slide it to the big picture of whatever that is, a lotus or something, it plucks it faster. There's my real high sound. I went over here to a major pentatonic so that no matter what I hit, it's going to sound good. Okay, so now I'm going to record it. So I hit my red button of record. Okay, so interesting, right? Now I'm going to go back to my track button here. I've got all 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go back to the beginning, and now this time I'm going to hear it. So that's an interesting sound. I call it Techno Asian music. I don't know what I'm going to call it. So now I'm going to go up here to this button right here. That's going to save it. I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to rename it so I know what it is. Let's see. I don't know what to call this. I'm going to call it Techno Asian, maybe, because I'm using a Chinese instrument and a techno sound. And it's done. Okay? And then we'll see everybody's stuff when we come back to school, and I'll hear everybody's Rule of 3 music then. Okay? All right. Have fun. If you have any questions, send me an email.